Assalamu alaikum, this is Halal Foods Kitchen. Today's recipe is one of my favorite cake recipes. It's my mother's recipe. I grew up eating this cake and I call it custard cake. So easy to make and so delicious. I'm sure you'll love it. But before we start, if you're new to my channel, please do subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can reach to our new videos. Here I have 3 eggs at room temperature. I'll whisk them until they're nice and fluffy. Whisking the eggs very well will give us a nice light fluffy cake. Now I'll add 1 cup of granulated sugar, and to that I'll add 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I'll keep mixing that very well until it's creamy and lighter in color. Now I'll add a teaspoon of vanilla and keep on mixing. And I'll add 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And a cup of milk. Now onto that I will sift 2 cups of cake flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now before switching the mixer on, I'll just fold it together, just to avoid having flour everywhere. And make sure you don't overmix the flour in the batter, so you don't end up with a tough cake. Just make sure everything is combined well and you don't have lumps of flour in the batter. You can stop mixing. And here I've greased a Pyrex that I will bake the cake in, because I'll serve it in the Pyrex. And I've just switched the oven on 180 degrees Celsius. No need to preheat the oven because the cake batter is runny, and it will bake for around 30 to 40 minutes. And this is our cake. I'll leave it to cool down for around 5 minutes before I pour into the milk, because if you pour it right away, the Pyrex will shatter as it's hot and the milk is cold. So just leave it for around 5 minutes. If you're baking in a stainless steel or any metal baking pan, you can pour the milk right away. You can see how light and fluffy the cake is. It smells wonderful. And here I have 500 ml of milk. I've warmed the milk just a little bit to make sure it won't shatter the Pyrex. And I'll pour it onto the cake. Within seconds, all the milk will be fully absorbed. I'll leave the cake to cool down a little bit, and by that time, I'll prepare the custard. Here I have 3 tablespoons of custard powder and 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder and 1/2 cup of granulated sugar. I'll mix that well just to break the lumps. And now I'll add the milk. This is the first cup of milk. I'll add half of it just to mix everything well. Now I'll add the remaining cup and 2 more cups. I'm using full cream milk. Now on a medium heat, I'll keep on whisking that. Make sure nothing sticks in the bottom. Keep on mixing very well. When it starts boiling, I'll add a tablespoon of butter and keep on whisking that. You can see all the cocoa lumps have disappeared. Now our custard is ready. Give it a last mix. And now we can pour it over the cake. You have to pour it all at the same time, so you have an even surface. And you cool it down for at least 4 hours in the fridge. And this is our cake. I've decorated it with some white chocolate. You can use anything you want. It's so delicious and it's served cold. I hope you like this recipe. Give it a try and leave me a comment down below. And if you like it, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can reach to our new videos. And I'll see you next time with a new recipe. Thank you so much for watching.